Ouch. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me. Nix! Nix, how are you? Nix, how you doing today? Vibing while I wait for my meeting. Oh my gosh, a meeting? A meeting in this economy? Hate that, hate meetings. My second meeting this week? Who has the money for meetings? What do you... Who has money for all these meetings? My employee review was yesterday? Well, I'm sure you crushed that. I'm sure you crushed that. I did? Of course. Good job. Pokemon Pinball. Like I don't know. What? I don't know. I'm just I don't know. I feel like I recognize this guy. I mean, it's Dracula. To like rival schools or something? No, because there's that looks like Terry Bogard. I have no idea. This is so funny. Yeah, that's Terry Bogard. Harry doesn't have a fur ruff around his collar. This guy right here? This guy, you... I said that before we saw his face. Oh, well, yeah, you're wrong. I thought that was Final Fight. No idea what the fuck this game is. Fatal Fury? All of these games have the same fucking name. Like, I have no idea how anyone keeps all of these games. And then the subtitle is King of Fighters, which is a different... It's fucking ridiculous. The fuck are video games, dog? You can tell that, like, I have, you know, once you get to these older retro games, I have no idea. That's a chocobo? It is 100% not a chocobo. That is a pregnant woman. That's the least chocobo thing. Is this a Death Stranding thing? I don't know. Maybe? This could be a Death Stranding thing. It might be the second one. We haven't even finished the second one, or we haven't even finished the first one. I'm sorry they're impossible, but also not. Kara, good afternoon. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I have no idea. It's not anything. It's not anything to go off of. Okay. Well, this feels... Carnation! Carnation, hello. Fuck yeah, trans rights. Can't think of many pregnant characters. No, hey, in the way that it's. Oh, I think you're right. This doesn't feel like this lines up with this first picture. This feels like it's a different, just because of the way, I don't know. This is so funny. This doesn't feel like this is part of the same, like you could show me this and I feel like I would think it was a different person. I mean, I guess it's fragile. No. Oh! Yeah, Rainy. I forgot. I forgot about Rainy. I mean, I haven't played the game, so. Yeah. Yeah. I deserve a point. I mean, you're gonna get the point. So good. Nick's yelling how she deserves the point that she's gonna get because she got it right. I deserve a point. Good news. Chaos, Gnomes, Carnival, Dungeon. For the King 2. For the King. Fuck yeah. It's a good game. It's a good game. I really like For the King. More people should play For the King. Okay. For the King is also requires a lot of mental investment to play. I mean, in my opinion, not more than most other video games. Gonna guess Halo. Okay. It's not on Windows. Could be a PS4 game. It's not fantasy or sci-fi. It is a shooter. And it's within 5 years of 2018. I love For the King, role-playing, strategy, turn-based strategy, indie, card and board game, roguelike, Halo, just a shooter. It's just a shooter. Fun! I mean, I guess, you know, it could be Patapon 3. It's not. Okay. It's within 5 years of 2011 and it's within 5 years of 2018, which means it's 2012, 2013. Oh, but wait, it's published by Sony or something. You're at me meeting time. Nix, I hope your meeting goes well. Fawn, how you doing this morning? How goes Matt? You know, fine. As fine as usual. Now this is weird. I thought Patapon 3 was also on PS4.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
I thought it was also on PS4.
Space!
Saint hello. A Switch or PlayStation 4 exclusive. It could also be something that is on Xbox One. But we know it's not these top three. I'm finally publishing the video about the super fun Pokemon mystery game. I had to contest the copyright. Oh, for the music? Is there built-in game music? I had to talk to the dev about it. Just a heads up if you stream it. Oh, I don't care. I appreciate it. I don't care. I just will not monetize my YouTube for the amount of bullshit and headache nonsense that YouTube and games make that. So, like, video games make that incredibly difficult. People who say that they have copyright music and are liars make that really difficult. People who do copyright claims that say that their music is being copyrighted when it's not the music at all, that's what's happening, make it difficult. All the FPS exclusive I can think of are sci-fi. What was the last Resistance game? Oh, that's definitely sci-fi though. I'm feeling ignored. I said hello. What are you talking about? Not that. Oh, well, what are you talking about? They suggest, oh, did they? Oh, I missed that. Oh. Oh, I missed it completely. I missed it completely. I mean, I guess Infamous would give us some info. Okay. I know. It's sci-fi. Fuck yourself, Gamedal. Fuck yourself, Gamedal. No. Superhero. No. You don't get to say. You don't get to add superhero and then. No, fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. Absolutely fuck yourself. Eat shit. Absolutely fuck yourself. Absolutely fuck yourself. Are there really enough superhero games we have to have a separate theme? There's enough that I don't hate it, but it's like, it's also sci-fi. Like, I would consider superhero more of a theme than a character identifier in this context. It's sci-fi as fuck. Yeah, like, superheroes in general are sci-fi. Also, fuck yourself. Games. Mad. But Carnation, good job. Kingdom Hearts 2. No. Metacritic 76%. I like that this is the first one. Who can get it off of this? Alpha Protocol. No. Original platform Wii U. Which Zelda is this? Twilight Princess? What was the last one that came out on Wii U? Because this is Zelda. Like this is a Zelda game. Is it Twilight Princess? Is it fucking it's the name of the one where he Hyrule Warriors? That's a good guess. Hyrule Warriors. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll have to play Hyrule Warriors. Did they make the best version for Switch? Yes? Okay. Because it's like, I'll play the Wii U version if that's the best one. Called out accurately. I'm not gonna look at Saints DM and maybe that will remind me. All right. All right. So before we leave, not looking at my DM, it's fine. I haven't DM'd you in aeons. Oh, I almost forgot. Before we head off, we should warn the king about Valua's plans. Sure. Well, I'm just saying, if I leave it unread, when I finish stream, I'll go, oh, I have a DM. What is it? Oh, right. Ready to meow onto Ducat's Island? Why am I meowing? What are you talking about? Is a cowboy joining my crew? This is the royal palace of the Na Sultan. If you don't have official business, then you're not welcome here. Na Sultan? The ruler of Nasser always take on the title of Na Sultan. This is the royal palace. I see. Took me a moment. I see, so we should tell this Na Sultan guy about Valua's plan to attack. Please, let us speak to the Na Sultan right away. Let us through. What? You wish to speak to the Na Sultan? Do you think we allow commoners into the royal palace? We have important information. I have important information regarding the Valuan Armada. Please let us pass. Important information, huh? Valua is our greatest enemy. If you have information, perhaps we can let you speak to the Na Sultan. Very well. I will grant you permission. Not too shabby, kid. Who'd have thought two ruffians like us be able to meet the Na Sultan? You just gotta ask nicely. Vyse, what the hell's a monarchy? Oh, we should tell the guy. I just figured they'd let us know. I figured they'd know if we were doing them a favor, they'd let us in. I'm glad I'm such a good pirate, let me tell you. You know? So you're the air pirate who escaped from the Grand Fortress, huh? I'm the Nar-Sultan. What is it you want from me? Vlua is planning an attack on Nasser. They've already organized their forces. You should warn your people and assemble your fleet right away. You came all the way to tell me this? Do not fear, our navy is powerful enough to crush the Valuan Armada. But your majesty, you shouldn't underestimate them. You need to assemble your fleet or many innocent lives may be lost. You seem very concerned about Nasser for an air pirate. Nasser is shielded by mountains in the south and sky rifts to the east. It's impossible for them to evade. If they were to try to invade us, it would be from the north, and that is where our fleet is located. The South Daniel Strait is properly guarded, and the Maelstrom blocks off the North Daniel Strait. In other words, it would be impossible for anyone to invade us. Well, man, this is exactly how it always happens, right? But do not worry, Nasser is protected by the Red Moon. Valua cannot touch us. And besides, if someone as young as you can get past the Armada, perhaps they're losing their edge. Imagine that. The once mighty Valuan Armada fooled by a boy. Surely they won't try to invade us through Belgium, yeah. It's no use, Vyse. I don't think he'll listen to anything we have to say. Let's stop wasting our time and get to looking for Dockett's Island. I don't know, he seems way too overconfident, but I hope for his sake he's right. Come on, let's go. Oh, look at this cool ship we bought. All right, it's a little small, but we bought a ship. Yes, but the gold we got from Clara and from working is all gone now. Don't worry about it, Fina. All we need to do is find Ducat's treasure and we'll be fine. Let's see, did the map say the island was located? I mean, that's generally where what maps say. The dead will always watch over my treasure. It is located. Well, where is it? Oh no, it's torn off. I can't see what it says. Looks like the only way we'll be able to find the island is by this clue. I think the skull on the map has something to do with it. Well, it's not gonna do us any good just sitting around and doing nothing. We may as well start searching. Yes. All right, well, we're gonna do another save, so. Before we leave as myself, go to the Sailors Guild. What is... Oh, I guess we have a ship now. I guess we do have a ship. Before we leave as Vyse. I mean, we don't have any money anyway, so whatever. There we go. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, it was a big one. On the treasure map, it says the dead will always watch over my treasure. And there's a skull here on the eastern part of the continent. I wonder if that has anything to do with anything. Oh, you mean the discovery that we found over here? Hang on. Isn't that blue up ahead? What are you gonna do with this little boat if they tried to attack? Okay. Well, what am I Where am I going? Am I going the wrong way? Okay, I'm going slightly the wrong way. All right, okay, number the first, I don't need this. And then number the second, I don't need those. Oh, we get to see the pan. Amazing.
We did it.
You think being separated for story reasons would get you out of random encounters? How else would you experience the game? I hate how right you are. I hate how perfectly accurate you are. Like every JRPG is like, all right, here's the point of the game where we split your party up. And then that guy that you haven't been using for 20 hours, he just has to do these fights on his own. And it's like, oh, fuck. I hate it too. Another reason I'm extremely mild on most JRPGs. It's such a frustrating conceit that basically everybody used. And like, it's wild how it became really popular. They even fucking did it in Yakuza. They even did it in fucking Yakuza 7. Not me crashing out on the You knew. Listen. Of course I know. Hot take, random encounters in video games are never fun. Spoiler alert, I've been thinking about this a lot. I think there is, I think there's a little bit of a magic to random encounters, that is lost with, that's lost in the move to, oh hey, you see that enemy, you fight that enemy. Over there. I think the problem with random encounters is that they aren't considered as, or they don't feel like they're considered as part of the story, as part of the pacing. Lurk for a nap? Carnation, I hope you enjoy your nap. And so there's a, I think there's a, like, nobody tried to do really interesting things with random encounters for most of the time. You know, they were just like, all right, random encounters, here you go. And I think if we had investigated what was going on, hell yeah. I think if we had considered what was going on with random encounters and tried some interesting things, maybe we could have found interesting ground. You know, maybe we could have found removing random encounters removes the negative play experience of just getting bodied by a bunch of mooks and losing all progress as their last save. Sure. I think that's less of a problem in games that don't have hard save points. First, failed hello. But like I'm saying, I think the problem is other systems in games advanced and changed and grew and became different things, and random encounters stayed random encounters. I don't know wholesale if random encounters are bad. It's more of an issue with older games, right? And so it's like, and so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it feels hard. It feels difficult to say like, oh, 100% certainty they're bad. It's like, well, there was a lot of times where they didn't get used with some similar things, you know. He said he raw dogs it while running by not listening to music and nearly broke me. I think I would have run out of the office screaming. I think I would have run out of, for multiple reasons, I think I would have run out of the office screaming. Without random or field encounters, what's the point of XP? I think we can have a separate conversation about XP. I actually, again, have also really been thinking about what, you know, the systems in JRPGs, what they look like, what they mean. Fired. Gonna give my boss a PIP. Because I think there's some staple mechanics in JRPGs, and when I think about these things, I don't want to defend them outright. It's more examining what they do, right? The experience that they provide, and then considering whether that experience is actually valuable and interesting, or whether it is just like, whether it's a, well, we've always done this, right? Field encounters are fine, random encounters are not. I don't think there's any big difference between field encounters and random encounters. I would go so far as to say there is mechanically no difference between field encounters and random encounters. The one main difference between field encounters and random encounters is that you're able to decide when you want a field encounter and when you don't. I think that's a system that's easily solved with random encounters by giving you the ability to turn off random encounters. I point to, once again, Bravely Default as an incredible example of what you can do in a JRPG when you sort of examine it at its base levels. Bravely Default does a lot of things that are really, really interesting with things that we take for granted in JRPGs. You could completely turn off random encounters for the whole game if you wanted. Nothing's stopping you. Nobody's gonna yell at you. And that means you can run around. You can do my favorite thing, which is running around the floor of a dungeon where you're like, I know there's a fucking treasure chest in here. I know there's a treasure chest in here. Just let me find the treasure chest, man. And you can even get an ability that tells you if there's a treasure chest on that floor. Which also, great. And so I really, in the way that I understand people have their opinions and their preferences and all of that. To me, it's more interesting to examine the mechanics and say, what did this do? What is the reaction? What is the, you know, I think random encounters can provide an element of excitement. They can feel like an element of danger. And I think moving to field encounters specifically just kind of doesn't feel as interesting to me. But let's open this big scorpion door. I'm sure it's totally chill. Hey, why won't this door open? It won't even budge. There's something written. It's an old language, but I think I can read it. When the two become one, the path will reveal itself to you. What's that supposed to mean? Why is the cop being so stingy? It's not like any of his gold means anything to him anymore. I don't know when I'm fighting and win. I don't want to be walking down the road and then something pops up randomly. I just get annoyed every time. Well, like I said, that's a thing that games can do if they want to, and I think should be. I also think, hey, maybe you don't like RPGs. All right, let's go find us some treasure. Okay, there's some directions on the map. To the north of the City of Sands. When the two pieces become whole, the way to the treasure will be known. Can't read anything before that. It's torn off, that's all it says. The City of Sands probably refers to the city that was here before Nazareth. I think it was called Oasis. So it's to the north of here, huh? And we'll get there in no time. I'm a sailor without a ship at this point. There's no way I'll be able to search for my friends now. If we do find the treasure, I'd like to use my share to buy a ship. Huh, I like you, Vyse. You never give up. Very well, off we go. But I've been thinking a lot lately and examining sort of thoughts and conversations around player experience, player friction, you know, what makes a game, what does that look like, you know, and I don't think a perfectly smooth experience is good. I don't think it's good game design. I don't think it makes for an interesting game. I think what makes an interesting game is the way that the game challenges you, prohibits you. Oh, sure, it makes sense. I can't buy ship parts. It's not my ship yet. That makes sense. There's an arguable downside to the Persona metaphor field encounter. You get a sense of the strength of the encounter and you can avoid the harder ones. I think metaphor does something interesting with the field encounters by saying, oh, hey, once you're strong enough, you can just, you know, crash them and be done with it. And I think that's the most interesting change we've had in a minute. Oh my God, I'm gonna get so much money. Oh my God, that balloon seed is 11,000? Fuck. Oh, wait a minute. Thanks to Vyse, trade routes through Nasser and mid-ocean are much safer. Baltor has sworn vengeance. The new leader of the Larso clan was nothing but a young boy in a strange turn of events. The same boy has given up life as a pirate and has joined his mother in a carpet-making business. The reports after defeating by the Blue Rogue, Vyse Gordo has given up his pirate life. Apparently he's opened his own restaurant, a perfect fit for the self-proclaimed gourmet pirate. Using gun arm, a machine of his own creation, this pirate seems to enjoy wanton destruction of property, but even his machine is capable of producing a multitude of smaller drones. Holy shit. The Ixinus demons. They target only ships that have handsome men as crew members, knowing that some men have been left behind in raids, have been psychologically traumatized. They are fierce in battle as each covers the weakness of the others. Be careful. Interesting. Gun arm, what in the Gundam? He even has bits. It's fun to roll through a dungeon, pop each weak encounter. Again, it removes the friction of getting random encounters. Suddenly you're in a tough fight. Yeah, and so I think a balance there is interesting. And then again, right? We talked about, Sage mentioned, like, how does XP work into all of this? And so it's like, okay, you have to think about what resources am I trying to gain by doing these fights? Am I interested in gaining resources? Is the point of this to make me lose resources before the boss? I do think a little bit of sort of the intended experience in early JRPGs has sort of worn away, and people have kind of lost what that means. Like, and again, maybe this is just because I've been playing JRPGs for a really long time. It's like, yeah, you get to a new area, you go to town, you buy some, you buy the new equipment, you poke around, you do some grinding, you get a couple levels, and then you move on, And it's it's kind of expected that the loop is going to be, you're going to get to a new area, and the new area is going to kick your shit in for a little bit. And you're gonna grind a little bit, and then you're gonna go rest, and then you're gonna grind, and you're gonna build up. And I'm not saying that is good, but that was the intended loop, right? And so when we start to adjust that loop, when we start to change things in that loop, when we start to pull pieces and shift and remove bits, then the loop has to change. Not opposed to random encounters with tensions and resource management. I'm opposed to random encounters well under my level that are just eating my time. Yeah, I think, and I think that's another good part of the conversation, is there does become the point where it's like, I'm strong enough. This is not interesting in the gameplay sense, and it's not rewarding in a mechanical sense. There's no reason for me to be doing this in a way that is rewarding to me. Even in a mechanically interesting sense, it's like, no, I'm just gonna, once you get to the point in a JRPG where you can just smash A and you're just like, I'm just gonna kill them, then it's like, what are we doing? Why are we still having these encounters? Once I've turned on auto battle, if you even have to include an auto battle in your game, right? If your game even has to include an auto battle, For me, conceit is important. I think it's my very TTRPG brain where I want the fiction to matter. I don't understand why my saviors of the kingdom are still being attacked by random bandits, for example. Yeah, could you imagine, you know, we'll use D&D as an example, which, you know, not my favorite, but it's pretty reasonable for this. Could you imagine being level 5 and it's like, yeah, fight these level 1 bandits. These level 1 bandits are just like, fuck you. And it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? They have to know. And I this ties into another conversation about XP and leveling stuff, the idea of static leveling or dynamic leveling, where, you know, is it the Skyrim model where everything is always your level regardless of where you are in the game, or I get they did this in ZA. Are the zones the level that they are? You know? And as you move through, you know, you need to level and get stronger to move through the zones. And that's what incentivizes you to level up. Exception, I sometimes throw a softball encounter to let them feel like badasses. Mow through these dozen level 1 cultists who don't know they're in the wrong neighborhood. I do think that's fun if you're like setting up for a thing, right? Because if it's like, oh, we're gonna go attack the cultist base or whatever, right? And it's like, okay, well, there's gonna be some like stronger wizards and maybe like a weird demon thing at the end. It's like, that first is just like, you're just taking out nobodies. These are just nobodies. I personally dislike dynamic leveling. I'm usually a stalwart of static levels. Generally that goes with understanding aggro and such. I think we talked about this at the time. But one of my big frustrations, I said ZA, I meant Scarlet Violet. One of my frustrations with Scarlet Violet was that they had reported the game to be like open world, go anywhere, do whatever you want, but then had a baked in level range that then wasn't conveyed at all to the player. And I think if that level range had been conveyed, I think a lot more people would have enjoyed their experience. Easy to break up hard battles. You have too many slogs, you feel like you aren't getting stronger. Yeah. You want that moment where you're like, hey, do you remember these guys that gave you a lot of trouble? They're so easy now. Remember how you fought this guy and he felt super hard? You just beat the shit out of you. Just beat the, you're just. Makes your bed feel stronger by giving them contrast. Right. You're like, oh, right. Like, this is what, did we land on different parts of the island even? Are you joking? The store is huge. I don't know how the two of us can open it. There's probably some sort of trick to opening it. What? What was that? Oh my God, the conceit is that we're here at this. This is very funny. Okay, this is silly. Whatever it was, it just opened the door. I don't know if that's good or bad. This is very funny. I didn't touch anything, did you? The map said something like when two pieces come together. Wonder if anyone else is here. Never mind. What are the chances of that? How convenient, you need 2 different groups to open the door. Yeah, it's very, this is very like, all right, I see what we're doing. Okay. Arcadia, do you think we should do it? I'm not sure how, but the door opened, there's treasure inside, we should go. Okay. Oh my God, wait, oh, it's the swap spot. That's so funny. Oh, I hope they do more of this. This is so cute. I love this. Oh man, this is a really fun idea. This is such a fun idea. Blap. This is cute.
That was easy.
Let's see here. Okay, get every treasure on Ducat's Island is not a missable achievement, so. Easy encounters deployed with intention. I'm also not gonna expect my tabletop party to run in circles in a field to level up for the next area or grind for resources. Yeah, and it's interesting. It's interesting to compare and contrast the two. We've been listening to Friends of the Table, obviously, and they've been doing Perpetua, which is, you know, kind of a JRPG inspired system. And one, I really need to read it and get a little more familiar with it, because I'm curious in the ways that it tries to emulate some genre conventions. Because, and that's part of why I've been thinking about it so much lately is, you know, how do you make XP feel interesting? How do you make advancement feel interesting? How do you make treasure feel interesting?
No hard feelings.
Oh, that's a lot of gold, hell yeah. Paranta seed. Finally rolled credits on ZA, hell yeah. Good job. I need to get the DLC sometime soon. I need to get the DLC sometime soon. Okay, before we explore this other route, I'm gonna swap back. So, yeah, well, after everything with Casper's teeth stuff is resolved and paid for, because that's money I just don't need to spend, you know? That's money I just don't need to spend right now. But I do want to, you know, finish the story. I do want to finish, you know, I want to do shiny hunting and stuff, and there's the fucking Swords of Justice, so they got me, but Did I get the color wrong for you, or? Blue. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a fun idea. Skywing. Great. Our hit goes down a little bit, but oh. Oh, it's good. Oh. I mean, I guess they have all of the healing, but a lever. I wonder what it's for. Making eggs and rice for lunch today? That sounds good. That sounds good. You telling me a Nix fried this rice? Some Sakura fried rice?
I wish they were all that easy.
These poor little weird bunnies, they look so helpless. Oh, they shouldn't be ganging up on and fighting me. They should make better life decisions. You should pick them up and take you home with you? No. Doors that open by themselves. Levers, we have no idea what they do. All right. Now this door is open. Agreed, Matt's mean? Wow. Wow. Congrats on your rice. Congrats on your rice.
For our safety.
A win is a win. You know, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Sometimes it's the little things. Sometimes it's the little things. Okay, hang on. I'm adding sweet Thai chili to my eggs. Hell yeah. Nice. Maiden's armor ×2. This is the game like, hey, listen. We're just gonna legendary armor given to a great female warrior by Ducat. Hey, we're gonna give them some really good armor right here so that you can. Okay, so now I need to turn this so that it goes up. And then they go up. And then we swap. I find this section infinitely funnier that they don't know the other here. Things for them are just moving conveniently on their own. Yeah. It's very funny as a concept to be like, oh yeah, they don't know the other one is here. It's very silly. Ducat's armor ×1. This has got to be really fucking good armor. Yep, it's really good. Okay. Oh, hello? Hang on. Yeah. I was getting a little annoyed. Well, not terribly, but I was getting a little just like, oh my God, are you kidding me that we're just gonna keep doing this? But then, okay, this is funny. I like that Chupel was spinning. That's very funny. It's one of those, this is funny. Okay, this is no longer funny. Okay, this is hilarious.
That was fun.
Yeah. And well, and part of my frustration is like these sections tend to go on way longer than they need to. And usually lose a little bit. I think it's on that platform. Lose a little bit of what makes them funny because of how long they take to resolve. And it's like, no, I think we're gonna get through this real quick. Third time's a charm. Gotta explore everywhere just in case. This could be much worse, yeah. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get to like the boss encounter, and like right before the boss encounter, the game they're gonna go like, "Oh, I can't believe you're here too!" And then we'll fight a boss. I missed a bit. Did Fina and Akia buy a ship? They did. They raised 10,000 gold over a week and bought their own little ship. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm checking Twitch drops really quick. Still wilding in fact the run has a hit chance. It's so fun. So does Rez. So does Rez. Saint, would you believe? Would you believe that Rez has a hit chance? That you can go to Rez somebody and it can miss? Unfortunately, I was here when it missed the first time. That's the sort of thing I'm not gonna defend. That's not interesting. I'm not defending that. That's not interesting. That's bad. That's bad design. It was bad when they did it in Final Fantasy Tactics. That's why they fixed it and no game after that has ever done it.
Let us be thankful for our safety.
That's why it was one of the first things they changed. They were like, everyone hates this. It is hilarious for a viewer. I mean, of course it is, because y'all are terrible. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I didn't understand. Okay. That. Okay, that's a little annoying, but sure. Yeah, Rez can miss. I'd be so pissed. Yeah. That's a thing that's just not interesting to have miss, you know? Green wants red. Red wants blue. Nice. All right, I need to heal Fina a little bit. I also need to go all the way back. Gotta learn from your mistakes, but who thought it was a good idea? Okay. Oh, can I just... Oh, I might have been able to just open it. Oh. I get it, the frightening tension of things are going bad, cast red as fuck, now things are worse, but it's not fun. If you do that, you gotta tell me. I like that I got a random encounter on the square I needed to for the moonfish. That's very funny. If you do that, it better be really clear that this only has a percentage of success. You know, I'm all for tension. Tension's fun. But also, it has a 99 chance to work, but it's XCOM. We're gonna have to do, Aaron is great, thank you. We're gonna have to do XCOM one of these days. It's actually a mod for modern XCOM games that fixes the math. I think that's I think that's an interesting conversation to have of like percentage, like what percents actually mean. But I'd be curious to do, apparently the percentage shown was your actual chance of success. There was another gate it wasn't including. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. I'd be curious to know about that, just because I'd be really curious to know how it works. You know, because stuff like that is usually, whether or not I want to use it, is separate from how interesting do I think it is, right? Also, I understand that minigames cheat in the player's favor. Player perception of a 75% shot still misses frequently. Right, and even, and that's what I'm saying, like, part of this is people don't have a very solid grasp on what 75% really looks like. And so people think a 75% is like, oh, 75%, that's gonna miss a bunch. And it's like, no, a 75%, you would still hit relatively consistently. XCOM cheats in the player's favor. I used to know more about it. It's been a hot minute. That's fair. I'm very confused. I mean, oh, I guess I can turn it. A quarter is still say, oh, I have a turn over here. I didn't realize I had a thing over here. I didn't realize I had one of these over here. Unless you're me and 98% chance hit rate is still more likely to miss. Just look at my dispatch playthrough. That's very funny. Okay, so I want to turn it one more. When I play BG3 and I need to roll a 2 or higher and I roll a nat 1, 20% chance. Or 5% chance. That's, you know. It's why, hey, guess what? It's why it's a bad game. Hi everybody, welcome to why D&D's a bad game, even the ones that I like. Boom. Okay, I was gonna say, show me their animation too. Hell yeah. Speaking of percentages, my mothership game ended up being canceled yesterday. Ugh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. I'm sorry, Sage. Sage? Saint. I don't know why I said Sage. Because I'm trying to play fucking 4D chess here. It's hard to explain. D20 swinginess is fine in combat. When you roll a bunch of times, it averages out. Outside of combat, rolls are fewer and more impactful. Characters come off as inept easily. Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people incorrectly rule that a nat 1 on a D20 is an auto fail on a skill check, which is an incorrect, if I remember correctly, is an optional rule that people have just accepted is the default correct way to do it. It also just sucks to miss. It also just sucks to miss. Like, even if it's the core rule of the game, it sucks to miss. It's bad game design. Whoa! Hey, Vyse, I believe that's what we came for. Ducat's treasure. This is gonna be it. Now I can buy my ship. Wow, look, Fina, look, that treasure chest is huge. Perfect. Perfect. Exactly what I said was gonna happen. I'm so happy. Who's there? Who's there? Yourself? Vyse, it's Vyse. Just like nat 20s don't do anything special on skill checks. Yeah. Arcadia and Fina, you're both okay. You're alive. We raised enough money to buy a ship. We were gonna look for you as soon as we got the treasure, of course. Nothing happening on failure when a combat turn is 20 minutes of BS is deflating. Vyse, I'm so glad you're all right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little emotional right now. I'm just so happy. Arcadia, Fina, I was so worried. I was gonna buy a boat to look for you too. Well, look at you. On top of that, I didn't know your partner was the cutie I'd met in Nasser. We're all together again. And then some evil boss is gonna come out of the treasure chest. Yeah, hell yeah. Perfect. This is well designed. This was good. This is kind of exactly, glad you get the polycule back together. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Okay, one of them is red, Sinistra, Destra. One of them is purple. Purple is auto kill. So we're gonna focus. We're gonna start on that one. Do I think we're not gonna swap around? I think we're absolutely gonna swap around, but you gotta start somewhere. Then we'll do some buffs and stuff. Oh, silver's instant death spells. That's right, thank you. Did the TTRPG folks in the chat see the new Quinn's Quest? Oh, I didn't change the color properly. See the new Quinn's Quest video that that came out yesterday? No, but I knew public access was going into Kickstarter before. I was not very familiar with public access. I live under a rock and I don't see most things. You should check your YouTube subscription box. That's what I suggest. I knew of public access, but I didn't know anything about it. And pretty excited to check it out.
Give me strength.
I recommend the Bad Spots actual play. It's very good. GM by Jason Cordova. Yeah, I think he did that. I think he was doing that close to when he was on the podcast. So. Ow. Okay. So I think they alternate between. It's nice to see on Quinn's Quest. Yeah. I have some criticisms. I have criticisms. But I am also very happy to see very happy to see something like that out for a major audience, you know? Looking forward to the new edition of the Between as well. Yeah, I need to look into more of the Gauntlets stuff, like that lineage of stuff. I also have criticisms, no one's ready to hear them. Listen, as long as they're not about me.
Let's try this.
You know, as long as they're not about me. You can't know, you're not ready. That's what I'm saying, like, don't. Okay, so they do an attack. Does one of them always do physical damage and one of them always do magic damage? I'm in a game in between right now. Very much in on Carved by the Brindlewood stuff. I have criticisms, but only of myself. No. Okay. It's purple, so it wants red magic. Oh, there's a demo for the horse game available.
Let's try this.
Listen, no negative self-talk. I'll fight whoever in chat. All right. Think I'm gonna play horses tonight? Horses? Like the bad uh-oh naughty game? Need to food shop? Boo, I hope shopping goes well. The one you can only buy on GOG? It's good. Well, it's weird to say that it's good. Everybody knows what I mean when I say that it's good. Subject to demos, very curious what we'll come across during next fest. Oh, the Equinox Homecoming. Saint. But yeah, I'm Explore is a wild name. Explore is a wild name. I bought it when it first came out and then forgot about it, and then I remembered and then I forgot about it. That's very funny. That's very you. But yeah, I'm interested to check out what's going on. Purple or blue? All right, now we just beat him up.
Move. Give me strength.
We just cast Wevlas. I think it's funny that this was the second release of the game and they still left some of these misspellings in.
Move. Give me strength. Move. Give me strength.
Oh, hell yeah, big hit. Big damage, hell yeah. You love to see it. You love to see it. Solid. Solid finish.
That was a close one.
Gun. Hey, did you forget we're pirates? Pow. More seeds. Okay, hang on. Before we forget. Oh wait, is that a sylph seed there at the end too? Yes. Boop. Man, are you just making Vyse the strongest character? Yep, that's how you do it. Decat's treasure unlocked. Woo! He's the main character? Yeah. Let's see what the greatest air pirate of all time has to offer. Just a big gun. Just like a huge rifle. What? What's this? A note that says the power of friendship. The real treasure were the friends we made along the way. What the fuck? A piece of paper and a single gold coin. Brave souls that come seeking my treasure, do not be discouraged. You already have the most valuable treasure in the world. Comrades, trust and cooperation. Holy fuck. Those are the only true treasures in this world. He lit. Oh my God. Literally. I don't believe this. That's it? No gems? No jewels? I didn't know Decat had such a great sense of humor. Oh, I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. A good laugh beats a bunch of gold any day. Well, this treasure has brought us all back together. And friends are more important than any treasure. I understand that friends are important. You could have at least threw it a little. Agia's like, bullshit. The most valuable treasure is treasure. First is the lost city, then it's Decat's treasure. All these old legends haven't paid off one bit. Decat knew people who look for buried treasure are a bunch of schmucks. I'll bet the greatest air pirate of all time spent all his gold while he was still alive. You can't take it with you, you know. Some old bag of bones is in his grave laughing at us right now. We ran around like idiots the whole time, and we're still poor. Speak for yourself, I got like 145,000 gold. You received Decat's coin. Oh, secret exit. Yeah, a coin minted by the great air pirate Decat. It's rich enough to mint his own coins. Yeah, like that's a process. It's not. It's a whole big deal to make a coin. Oh no! The Monoceros. Admiral Ramirez, it's almost time. Everything's going according to plan. Excellent. With the modifications to our engines, we're able to pass through the Sky Rift. Our spies have reported the Nasser fleet's guarding the strait. Nasser is defenseless. We can take the capital without destroying it, sir. I suppose we could. but I want Nasrid burned to the ground. As you wish, Admiral. We're the bad guys. Up to it. Begin the attack on Nasrid. All vessels full speed ahead. We could do it, but fuck them kids. Well, let's, We've got time. We've got time left in stream. Let's... Excuse me. Do I want to go back now? What happens if I go back? Can I? Oh, I can. And we never saw Arcadia's ship again. They just left it? That's very funny. You get to watch Nasrid get burned to the ground for the last half hour. Yeah, it's it's a 30-minute cutscene. All right, I guess we come back here at some point because, like, I see you up there, you sumbitch. I'm gonna save. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use this as a cheeky opportunity to save. You know, everybody loves a little cheeky save. Let me stop. Raids. Boop. Oh, I should post about that, I should post about the new Pathfinder bundle deal in the Discord. Fish! Fuck! Post about that in the Discord. There's a new bundle on Fanatical for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. You can get 3 items. It's a build your own bundle. You have Elsa Bloodstone on the team? No, it's just a guy in a red coat. Oh, my Tamagotchi woke up. Hello? Can I land? Oh my God. Oh my God, I forgot to do an egg hunt yesterday. I'm such a jerk. But it's one of those Fanatical pick your own bundles. So you can get specifically the stuff that you want. You can get specifically the stuff you want, which is nice.
Take that.
That was easy.
But you can it popped up. It popped up. It should let me land. There. I was like, it was just there. It should, like, get out of my face. I really need to keep an eye out for Foundry Pathfinder stuff. Because that system runs great in Foundry. I was hoping to find a bunch of gold so I could buy a big ship. If we all work together, perhaps you can still buy one, Arcadia. I still have so much money. Huh? Oh, fuck. It's the Armada. How'd they get here? I mean, they just went through the clouds. Like, it ain't that hard. The Royal Palace! Looks like they're trying to make an example out of Nasser. Vyse, if we just stand around, we're all dead. Head for the docks. Okay, wait. Okay, no, but wait. Hang on. Our ship, it's on fire! Fina. So you are here. Wait, you came personally, dog? I've been looking for you. Ramirez. Fina, you know him? Did you lead this attack? Yes. From this day on, Nasser belongs to the Valuan Empire. And I will be taking you back to Valua. Surrender, or you all die. Vyse, please do as he says. Fina. Please, you won't be able to defeat him, not yet. Do as he says. You gotta fight. Nope. That was wrong. We'll never surrender, we'd rather die. As you wish. I would have spared you, but you leave me no choice. Do we think I can beat him? Maybe I can beat him. Maybe I can. Oh, he's silver. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. He's silver, that doesn't mean anything. That's, you know. Oh, Oh, that was a lot of, that's a lot of damage. That's a spicy meatball. I'm sorry, a friend, someone shared in a friend's Discord just one of the most ridiculous takes I've heard in a while. Like, oh man. I should give up thinking and just put boneheaded takes on Blue Sky all day. I'm not really into TTRPGs. That Fnatic bundle is wildly good. They have a lot of, uh-oh. Oh.
Give me strength.
I don't think we got him, chat. The only thing stopping me from getting it because of how good it is I don't have any plans to play it anytime soon. You know, that's a really good reason. I think I'm gonna level with you. That's a really good reason. That's a really good reason to not buy it. I'd like to know what this wild take is. It's talking about how it's just someone putting a cavalcade of things that are just demonstrably wrong. It's just the thing that people love to do on social media of, here is a statement that is just acutely wrong, but I'm saying very confidently because I think I'm smart. I also wish, since this guy was gonna just like kill me so hard, I wish he had just killed me really hard. Do you know what I mean? I wish I wish if it was just like, oh yeah, no, he's gonna kick your whole shit in. I wish if the battle had started and he had just kicked my whole shit in. Sometimes life would be so much easier if I didn't think things through. Yeah, if I just did. Oh.
Darkness. Sword of the Dark Moon.
Yeah, see, he should have just done this. He should have just immediately done this. Yeah, he should have done that and just killed my shit immediately. That's what he should have done. He should have just done that and killed my shit immediately. It's really funny. No, how? Vyse! Can't fight any longer. He looks like he has a super magic sword too, so he's cheating basically. Ramirez, why? So he's a Sylvite, right? It's what I'm going to assume. He's a Sylvite. That's why Fina knows him. Well done, Galcian. Nazu is our only enemy with a navy. Now we rule the skies unopposed. Soon, the whole world will bow before the might of Valua, and they will see me as their ruler. Yes, your highness. It is my understanding the Sylvite girl and those air pirates had the moon crystals in their possession when they were captured. Bring the girl and the crystals to me. As for those air pirates, just throw them over the fucking ledge. Like, we don't have to do anything silly. I want them executed in Loa City. I want the people to witness their deaths. I will personally see to it everything goes as you... Wait! Mother, I just heard our fleet destroyed Nasrid while it was defenseless. How could you? Why did you have to murder so many innocent people? I know we are acquiring more lands, but if we use these brutal tactics, the people will rise up and rebel against us. Please, we've made our point. Pull our troops out of Nasser. Silence, Enrique. It is Valua's destiny to span across the world and bask in the glory of the 6 moons. How do you expect us to conquer the world without a little bloodshed? But Mother is the gayest character in this whole game. How can you expect to inherit the throne of the Empire? How can you expect to inherit the throne of the Empire I worked so hard to build? You're too much of a coward. Remove yourself from my sight. Very well. His little fruity hat. I hate Valua. It's always so dark and gloomy. Yeah, especially when you're locked up in a jail cell. Valuans have no sense of hospitality. Hey, guards, can we get some food in here? Maybe a drink or something? I can't believe we're back in Valua. I wonder where Vyse and Fina are being held. Is this where the air pirate girl is being held? Look at this guy. Yes, Admiral Vigoro, but sir, why does that concern you? Hey, don't worry about it. Now run along and go make yourself useful somewhere else. Well, what do we have here? Nice legs and curves in all the right places. I suppose I've seen better, but she's not too bad. Who are you? Are you always this crude? I am Vigoro, the toughest man in the Armada. Surprised you haven't heard of me. The women I've been with love to brag. I've never heard of you before in my life. Where are Vyse and Fina being held? Get away from me, you creep! You're all sweaty and you have a serious body hair problem. What's that smell? Ah, come on, Red. You know I'm the man of your dreams. We were meant to be together. Sure, you'll grow to like me. Just give me a chance. Yeah, hey, shocker that the people that live in this country are super gross. He's shirtless in the uncensored version during this scene only. That's fucking wild. Explains her comment about the body hair. This is shaping up to be a great day. Let's see, so far we get captured, separated from Aki and Fina. We lose all the crystals. What's next? Maybe they'll torture us? Maybe. Perfect end to a perfect day. Vyse, you're only making things worse. Take it easy. Huh? Oh, Willie, how you doing? Very bad, very bad. Huh, is that so? We had to fly all the way over here, I'm not surprised. Gilder, there's a note tied to his leg with a piece of wire. We'll begin bombarding the fortress at midnight. We wait your arrival just outside, the Claudia. This is the first time my men have had to break me out of a prison. They know the routine. Well, the Claudia may not be able to destroy the Grand Fortress by herself, but she'll cause a bit of a commotion. That's when we can make our escape. Exactly. But there's still one problem. We need to get out of this cell. Leave that to me. There's a wire around Willie's leg for a reason. I'll have this door open in no time. Of course. Is there anything you can't do? What's this? What's wrong? There's some writing on the back of this letter. Oh, what does it say? To my darling Gilder, I'll fight for your freedom as well. For you, my love. Your soulmate, Clara. And there's lipstick marks at the bottom. Clara, she's here too? Well, according to this letter, yeah. Hey, Vyse, we don't really need to break out of here, do we? What are you talking about? We'll be hanged. Being hanged. Being stuck with Clara. Tough choice. Oh well. Wow, I'm impressed. Willie, tell the men to wait for me with a barrel of Loqua. I think I'm gonna need it. Hang on, I just heard Grimm's food go off. All right. Aye, aye. Is it gay to not like your girlfriend? She's not his girlfriend. Well then, I'll grab our weapons. Let's go. Let's not forget about Aki and Fina. I'm not leaving without them. All right. This would be a great spot for a save point game. I would love a little save point. Ah! Hey, that sounded like Arcadia. Oh, well, to fight these guys. Oh, there's a save point. Did we get a random encounter? It better be those guys. Breezy, I know you're about to end. I wanted to say hi anyway. Breezy, I hope you're doing well.
That was easy.
Breezy, I hope you're doing well. Okay, it was those guys. I was like, if there was a random encounter and it's not those guys. We are gonna end though, because that's the. This is the save point you take and you call it. You know, sometimes you gotta know. You gotta know when it happens. I'm doing pretty okay. Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Now, I know Fawn is streaming today. So I'm almost positive that they'll be ready. They'll be ready soon. Because, I know it's not 1 o'clock yet. So, soon. Oh, gross. Oh, double gross. Oh, great. Jiff. I'm not late yet. Not yet. Oh, gross. Man, I picked the worst person. I picked the worst person to lurk on for Division 2 stuff. Ugh. Matt, what was the thing you had to remember? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. Man. People just don't give a shit. And that's so frustrating. Look at my DM. Oh yeah, right. The DM, right. I asked people to DM for the thing. That's right. That's right. That's right. I remember now. That's right. Thank you, Ionic, for reminding me to do the thing. But all right, I gotta make sure. I gotta clean up those cords. There's too many cords in there. There's too many cords in there. And I should clean those up. I should clean those up. We got all the little Matt, tell the truth. Do you like the Pokemon layout, or should we do a different one? I think it looks fine. The one thing you should trust, Fawn, is that I'm not lying when I say a thing. I might be joking, and that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. I don't know. Well, then I can't help you. I can't help you. If I say to your face I'm not lying and you don't believe me, there's nothing more I can do. There's nothing more I can do. That's on you at that point, and so whatever. Let's snooze the ads because we're about to finish in a second. You believe me? Do you just not, are you feeling uncertain about it? I'm just stinky brained. I get it. That's why I said it's good. That's why I said it's good. Listen, if you don't think it's good, that's fine. Listen to your friend Matt, who thinks it's good. One day Fawn will go live and we can finish stream. Just sit here, hanging out. So tomorrow is going to be another co-working day. Tomorrow, obviously, another co-working day. I have some podcast stuff that I got to work on today. I have some podcast stuff that I got to work on today. But I also have some videos that I gotta render, so I'll probably, you know, get those videos rendering and watch some Hunter x Hunter because I gotta catch up on that. I got 2 episodes I gotta watch to catch up for that, and then start working on podcast. You know, Wednesday's a good day to start on it because I want to put it out on Friday. So and I have the podcast interview I just recorded last night. I'll start working on that next week. I gotta clean up my I gotta clean up and organize all the new Digimon cards we got. Those have to go to the specific places in the box. I told Aaron I really need to sit down and sort of go through our card collection, figure out at this point the stuff we don't want, just to pare down the collection, focus it a little bit, you know, figure out, oh, hey, like we're not going to use these cards like at all. Like these are too old, or, you know, this is not for something that we're going to build or something like that. I want to make a list of the archetypes that we're currently building and collecting to make that stuff a little easier for us. And I need to make a list of stuff to be on the lookout for when we do go to a place that has bulk. So we'll see what happens. I really need to spend some time with the 3v3 team. I need to rebuild my deck with the 4th Vademon that I got. I should show off my deck at some point. I really like this deck. It's so fun to play. It's so fun to play, and it's so mean. But we got a bunch of cards on Monday for my Titans deck. I'm excited. It's good. It's good. Digimon's a good game. We're in a good spot with it. We have so many cool people playing that, you know, we're having a good time. Once once Casper's stuff is done next week, you know, and we get that paid for and finished and all of that, I'm excited to get back to regular events. You know, we've been lucky. We've done a couple events, but you know, I'm excited to get back to doing some more regular events, playing with folks again. But we're gonna go. I'm gonna send everybody over to Fawn. Fawn's playing more Silksong, so I hope everybody has been enjoying Silksong. Like I said, I'm gonna work on some video stuff, some podcast stuff, watch some anime, do some Digimon cards, all that good stuff. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Do something nice for yourself. You know, take some time for yourself. Do something nice. Let yourself relax. Let yourself be happy and take a breath. But I will see everybody